Police in St. Clair County are asking for your help this evening to find two people who may be involved in a string of armed robberies on MetroLink trains. Officers say they should be considered armed and dangerous. I want you to look at your screen here shortly. These are the individuals investigators released. They released these surveillance images to us of a man who could be behind these robberies and a woman who is considered a person of interest. Police say the suspect is wanted for 3 armed robberies and 1 shooting at a Belleville MetroLink station. We'll try to get those pictures up here shortly. The crimes all happened over the last week. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers or the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department.